She tries to call 911.
Hello?
Then a confrontation happens when police say the child's mother, Deshae Mills, drives up and forcibly takes her daughter as a good Samaritan is on the phone with a 911 dispatcher.
Hello? I need you to come. I need you to come. I'm the mama. Okay, I'm not giving you this baby.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. BG Time, yeah, yeah. BG Time.
Saying every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it.
She tries to call 911.
Hello?
Then a confrontation happens when police say the child's mother, Deshae Mills, drives up and forcibly takes her daughter as a good Samaritan is on the phone with a 911 dispatcher.
Hello? I need you to come. I need you to come. I'm the mama. Okay, I'm not giving you this baby.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Hi, everybody. What's goody, baby? What's goody in your city? Everything is okay over here on my block, baby. It's good over here. I hope it's good over there, too. Y'all see my shirt? Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Y'all know I'm always saying shout out to God, baby. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. And shout out to God. Yes. I am now selling t-shirts and tumblers. Yes. Y'all know so excited. Come on, run up the numbers. Run them up. Run it up. But no, seriously though. I'm only going to be doing these kinds. Shout out to God. I already do have some designs already made. So that's all I'll be doing right now. Just right now. I'll be letting you guys know when I'll be doing personalized ones. But as of right now, I'm just doing shout out to God, baby. So on Friday, this Friday, I'll be showing you the designs that I have came up with for shout out to God. You can get your cup, your tumbler cup, and the t-shirt to match, baby. The t-shirt to match. Yes. The tumbler cup comes with a metal straw and also this little cleaner. This little cleaner for your straw, baby. Just clean the straw. Some of y'all straws be getting dirty. Why it get dirty, I don't know. But you just take it like that, push it on in there, and clean it. I'm not going to put it all the way down in there because I have something inside. I have something inside. But I really hope you guys like it. It got the little moon man on there. Again, shout out to God, baby. Shout out to God. And I also have speakers. It has speakers on the back. So again, I hope you guys like them. All you have to do is DM me, baby. DM. Look, Mama P said, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes. So DM me, inbox me, call me, text me. Y'all already know how to get at me, okay? You already know. So get at me so y'all can get y'all cup, baby. So y'all get y'all cup. Y'all can take it anywhere you want to go and wear your t-shirt to match. All right, now that we got that out the way. That was my advertisement for the night. Free advertisement for myself, baby. Free advertisement for myself. Now, we will have Peachy Tea Time cups too. Okay. I am going to design it this week. So on Friday, when we discuss the prices and I show you guys all of the um designs that I made, all of it. Okay, all that will be on Friday. So remember, we're gonna have peach tea time cups and shout out the guy cups, along with the t-shirts to match. Okay, the t-shirts to match, baby. Again, I hope you guys like them. Look at Miss Joyce, love it, love it. Thank you, Miss Joyce. There you go, y'all. There you go. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. You know, God be doing some things, baby. He make things happen. Okay, He makes it happen. And baby, I'ma sit here and I'm enjoy every bit of it. Every bit of it, baby. Every bit of it. We are coming on a year. We are coming up on my very first year. First year of what? I know that's what y'all saying. We've been doing PhD time longer than a year. Yes. We are coming up on my first year of being an entrepreneur full time, baby. Full time. I got all them hand class tonight, baby. Full time entrepreneur, y'all. I left my job at Northside Hospital on October 18th at 2:45 p.m. At 2:45 p.m., baby, I became a full-time entrepreneur. I'm thank nothing but God. God, and of course, Poolie, the Bible. Okay. Because Poolie been holding it down for me. I love him so much. I'm so thankful to God for him. God knew what he was doing when he brought Poolie into my life, baby. He knew it. He knew it. He knew it. So we are coming up on a year. So we're gonna do a little special something, something. Hey, Audra. Audra, did you see the cups, girl? Did you see the cups, girl? And they go with the shirts. It ain't like she didn't know. You know, Audra got her shirt. She ain't got it yet, but it's made. It's made. All my board members will be getting a shirt. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All my board members will be getting a shirt. Not a tumbler cup to come with it, but you're gonna get a shirt. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get a shirt. That will be the very, very first. When I say the very first, that will be the very first and only free item for my board member. I just said you ain't shit. Your t-shirts will be free, board members, but not the tumbler cups. Not the tumbler cups. You gotta pay for tumbler cups, okay? But at least you get your free shirt. So, y'all, we gonna be moving right along. What's up, Carmen? She said, "Love the shirt." Thank you. We got traveling with chops in the building. Y'all know that's my photographer and videographer. What up, Wendell? What it do? What it do? What it do? I told y'all Mama Peach is in the building. We got Josette in the building. Hey, Josette. How you doing, boo? All right, y'all. If anybody else wanna shout out tonight, what was that? I think that was a piece of lint. Y'all know I'm scared of everything. Everything. I'm scared of everything. All right, Mama Peach got something to say. She said, Mama Peach is asking everyone to please start putting your orders in to support Peachy Tea Time. Yes. 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 Make sure y'all put them orders in. We will be launching We will be launching on Friday, this Friday, when y'all get paid. For the ones that's not entrepreneurs, that's working 9 to 5 plus overtime, y'all should be getting paid this Friday. So we will be launching this Friday. Yeah, shout out to getting paid. So I will be making a flyer up. You guys gonna see the flyer forever. Y'all gonna get tired of that flyer, but I don't care. But we're gonna get a flyer up going this week. Again, you get the tumbler cups and the shirt to match. Okay, you get the shirt to match. I do hope that you guys get both. If you don't want both, that's fine. If you just want tumbler cup, I got you. If you just want t-shirt, I got you. Okay, but I'm not doing any personalized right now. Nothing personalized. We're going to start off the right way. Okay. We're going to start off the right way, baby. So just the tumbler cups and the t-shirts. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. I got a show for y'all tonight. I know y'all just saw that first clip, baby. Florida ain't nothing to play with. They is crazy. Okay. We all know that. Ask Charlamagne the God. He always say the craziest folks come from Florida. So we will be getting into Florida tonight. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and just get started and get them out the way. Okay? Y'all want to get them out the way? Because we're going to Florida tonight. We're going into Detroit. And I think are we going to Memphis? I don't know if we're going to Memphis. I think I made a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. But come on. Let's go to Florida. Y'all got y'all bathing suit? It's hot. It's hot in Florida, I'm sure. Come on, let's ride.
Developing off the top at 5, new video shows the moments that prompted an hours-long search for a missing child. Witnesses rush to help when a toddler is allegedly thrown from a vehicle. It is what happened next that put police on alert. Good evening. I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Naja Sherman. Elliot Rodriguez and Lauren Pastrana are off. That toddler, thankfully, was found late this afternoon, and now her mother is in custody. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench joins us live from Hialeah Police Headquarters. He has the latest developments. Peter.
Well, Naja and Jim, Hialeah police told us they were initially very concerned because they knew the child was injured, and they said the mother did not try and get any help for her. And they were particularly concerned after seeing this video.
Hey, are you okay?
A surveillance camera from a business captures some troubling images. A Good Samaritan cradles and talks to 1-year-old Cassidy Mills, who she finds alone, crying, and injured.
All right, y'all. Let's do that video over. And that's my fault because I got other stuff that I'm doing in the background. But I didn't know that it was going to affect the video. So let's run that video back so that y'all can see everything. I am now done with what I was doing. So let me close that out. I apologize. So let's go ahead. Let me pull my necklace out too. My Miss Peachy necklace. Y'all know I like this to be shown. It wasn't cheap and it ain't fake. So it need to be shown on every episode. My Peach, you know what it is, girl. You know what it is. They need to see this necklace on every episode of HT Time. All right, y'all, let's run this back.
Developing off the top at 5, new video shows the moments that prompted an hours-long search for a missing child. Witnesses rush to help when a toddler is allegedly thrown from a vehicle. It is what happened next that put police on alert. Good evening. I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Naja Sherman. Elliot Rodriguez and Lauren Pastrana are off. That toddler, thankfully, was found late this afternoon, and now her mother is in custody. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench joins us live from Hialeah Police Headquarters. He has the latest developments. Peter.
Well, Naja and Jim, Hialeah police told us they were initially very concerned because they knew the child was injured, and they said the mother did not try and get any help for her. And they were particularly concerned after seeing this video.
Hey, are you okay?
A surveillance camera from a business captures some troubling images. A Good Samaritan cradles and talks to 1-year-old Cassidy Mills, who she finds alone, crying, and injured at 8:30 Thursday night. It happens at Northwest 54th Street and 37th Avenue in Hialeah. She tries to call 911.
Hello?
Then a confrontation happens when police say the child's mother, Deshae Mills, drives up and forcibly takes her daughter as a Good Samaritan is on the phone with a 911 dispatcher.
Hello? I need you to come. I need you to come. I'm the mama. Okay, I'm not giving you this baby. That is my baby. Okay, but you, oh my God, I need you guys to come.
Police responded after receiving this disturbing call.
We received a call that a 1-year-old child was thrown from a moving vehicle. The witness who observed it was behind them. She saw a child on the ground, physically hurt. She picked up the child. She moved to a safer location off the road where she attempted to help her and call 911.
The mother leaves with her daughter, and this leads to a missing child alert from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and a plea for help finding the child in a pajama shirt and shorts with braided hair. It scrapes on her forehead and above her left eye. They also appeal for help finding the 29-year-old mother and her 2016 red Chevrolet Malibu that they were in. They checked her last known address here in northwest Miami-Dade. After a 15-hour search, police say they located the mother in Miramar and her daughter Cassidy in Opelika. The child was taken to a hospital.
This will not be tolerated in our city.
Now, I spoke with the mother's grandparents, and they told me little Cassidy was going to be okay. They said that the mother had never done anything like this before. Hialeah police say charges that could include child neglect and abuse are pending against the mother. At this point, it is not clear who threw that little girl from the car. We are live in Hialeah. Peter Danch, CBS News, Miami.
She threw her baby from the car, allegedly. I gotta say it. She threw that baby from the car. Do y'all want to know why she threw the baby from the car? Do you want to know why she threw this baby out the car? And she didn't throw her. She actually pushed her, since they want to be, you know. She pushed the baby out the car. She literally opened up the door and pushed the baby out the car. There was somebody in the car with them that came out and told everything. Why it happened, everything. So let's run to this next clip. Here we go.
Video showing the moments a mother yanked a 1-year-old baby away from a woman's arms.
Police say it was her own daughter who she allegedly threw out of a moving car, and now she's under arrest. Local 10 Samir FC live in Fort Lauderdale with the disturbing details. Samir.
Calvin Eden, just disturbing what this mother is accused of doing, but it's a good Samaritan that stopped and assisted this little girl that's being praised.
Hey, are you okay? It's okay. I'm gonna sit down. Come here.
You can hear the panic in this woman's voice.
Oh my God. Hello?
What's not shown just moments prior, allegedly witnessing a mother toss her baby out of a moving car and driving off in Hialeah Thursday night.
We received a call that a 1-year-old child was thrown from a moving vehicle. The witness who observed it was behind them. She saw a child on the ground, physically hurt.
Back to the surveillance video, you can see two cars pull up.
I'm the mama. Okay, I'm not giving you this baby. That is my baby. Okay, but you, oh my God, I need you guys to come.
Hialeah police say this is the woman captured ripping the baby away. Tashay Mills, the Good Samaritan, and a man arguing with the seemingly agitated mother. 29-year-old Mills left the scene before police arrived, leading to this be on the lookout flyer. Investigators later locating 1-year-old Cassidy Mills in Opelika, taking her to an area hospital to assess her injuries. As for her mother, she was found in Miramar and taken in for questioning.
Our detectives are working alongside the state attorney's office to see what charges she will be facing.
It remains unclear if Cassidy was thrown out of the car or fell out. One thing, however, is very clear.
This will not be tolerated in our city.
All right, so Mills will be brought here eventually to the Broward County Jail. She'll be processed and booked here, eventually extradited to Miami-Dade County. That's the very latest. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Samir Nafsi, Local 10.
Well, that's the wrong clip. So I'll tell y'all what happened. The person that was in the car with her said that the baby, the 1-year-old, spilled the shampoo. Baby. Spilled the shampoo. Do y'all know how much stuff my kids spilled at 1 year old? I ain't pushing them out the moving car. And don't plan on it. Y'all, it's a fly in here. I told y'all, having kids, you're going to get flies in the house. And I can't stand them. So, y'all see me looking like this, that's because the fly flying around. But anyways, The baby spilled some shampoo in the car. And the mama got mad and just pushed the baby out the car. Now, I'm going to say this. This is what I got to say on this. Daddies, get involved in your kid's life. I don't care how much you hate baby mama. Y'all need to do something. Because if baby mama this mentally ill to push the baby out the car because she done spilled some shampoo, baby, you need full custody, daddy. You need full custody. We can't worry about no more, the mama's going to take care of them. Nah, You need to get involved. When you see stuff ain't right with your baby mama, you need to go straight down to the court. I'm sorry, women. I'm so sorry. But if you are a woman like this, I am not sorry. Your baby daddy need to take your child. If he in his right mind. If he in his right mind. Let's say that again. If he is in his right mind. I mean, she need to go for good. She should have been in there for attempted murder. I don't care if the baby got one scratch. You pushed her out the car. Allegedly. That's what the word on the street is. Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy said, hey, eyes are here. She is in the building, baby. All right, y'all. Let's go to our next story. 6-year-old. A 6-year-old has brought a gun to school, y'all. A Moscato. A 6-year-old has brought a Moscato to the school. And mama got charged. And I am very happy that she got charged. Because if you are that reckless, then yes, I'm sorry. Oh, Chrissy said, I love you, Peachy. I love you too, boo. I love you too. And tell your little man, Tristan, tell him I said hi. Tell him TT Peachy said hi. All right, y'all. Let's get into this clip. We only got one on this one. Here we go.
Information tonight about a frightening incident at Jeter K-8 where a 6-year-old was caught with a...
This is Memphis. We are in Memphis, but let me go ahead and put it in the comments right quick so I can put it on the screen. This is Memphis, not Florida. Okay? This is Memphis. All right. Let's put it up on the screen. Memphis, not Florida. Here we go. Y'all know we make mistakes over here.
Information tonight about a frightening incident at Jeter K-8 where a 6-year-old was caught with a loaded handgun.
Yeah, we're learning just how young that child is tonight. This young child's mother was arrested and charged with several crimes. Here's WREG's Mike Sirianni with reaction to that mother's arrest.
I'm glad that she got arrested. I'm glad, because more of them need to get arrested. You don't leave stuff like that laying around kids.
Diana Thomas says there has to be accountability, referring to the arrest of 22-year-old Kairani King, facing multiple charges after her 6-year-old allegedly brought a loaded pistol Thursday to Jeter K-8 school on Horn Lake Road. According to police, the child was passing the 9mm around to other students.
Passing around like it was a toy. Like a toy, you don't need that. They need to start with these kids when they're young so that they can go ahead and nip this in the bud, because it's only going to get worse.
King was arrested Thursday. Friday, King, her back to the camera, spent little time in General Sessions Court before being released with no bond. Police saying King admitted the gun, which was reported stolen, was hers and was purchased from an unknown person. Facts making Thursday's incident harder to comprehend.
Our gun problems are way out of control compared to the rest of the state. So I think, maybe with stronger laws and us to be able to regulate our own, we probably would do better.
She had to take accountability of some sort, and I don't think they was wrong for arresting her.
Robert Barlow, a handyman, devotes his time to steering kids in the right direction. He's helped build the AMG Arcade on Rains Road so kids can experience fun and not fear.
We built that for the kids to get out of school and have somewhere to go. and play games and be a kid.
For your news leader, I'm Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Good to see what.
I don't think they should have let her out on bond. Or well, actually, no bond. They just let her come on in and walk right on out. That does not necessarily mean she's not gonna get any time, any jail time. Okay, let's make that clear. That does not mean she won't get any jail time. I am hoping that she gets jail time. She needs it because there's no way your 6-year-old should have gotten this gun. Now, the 6-year-old, if you guys heard it on the clip, was actually passing it around to other friends. So all these 6-year-old got this loaded gun that it could have went off at any time. Anytime. And again, where was these teachers at? Why was this gun being passed around? Like, what was they doing that the teacher didn't see this after the first one pulled it out? It should not have been passed around at all. Because the teacher should have been in the classroom, on the playground, wherever. And if you're 6 years old, 9 times out of 10, you are in the first grade. So your classroom, unless they special ed, I hate to say it like that, unless they special ed, your classroom should be very full. Very full. To where when it's time to go outside for recess, you should have more than one person out there. Not for you to communicate and talk about what happened on PGT time last night. Not for that. I would love for y'all to do that on lunch break. Not when y'all outside with kids. You need to keep an eye on all these kids at all times. There's no way a 6-year-old should have been passing a gun, a mouse tool around. Carmen said, Jesus, take the wheel. This stuff is crazy. It is. It is. Chrissy said it's sad in South Bend seeing kids in elementary school have to wear see-through backpacks and get treated like criminals. Well, Chrissy, if they mamas would keep them in line, and if the mamas of the kids' mama would keep them in line, so if grandma would keep their child in line, then we won't have to go through this. We won't have to go through this. I am all for the clear book bags. I am all for metal detectors in every last one of these schools. I wouldn't care if they were private schools. I wouldn't care if your school have never had an incident at all, no fight, no nothing. Put metal detectors in these schools. I've always had metal detectors in my schools, except for when I moved from Dowagiac, Michigan. In Dowagiac, I've never seen a metal detector in the school. I do not recall. And I went to an all-white school. But baby, when I moved to Saginaw, it was metal detectors in the schools. And I went to an all-black school. Go figure. All right, y'all. We going through it. We're going through these clips. I got more cups to make and more t-shirts to make tonight, baby, because I want to make sure that I have them on hand for y'all starting on Friday. Okay? Starting on Friday, we will be launching shout out to God tumbler cups, and shout out to God t-shirts. And we have other designs. But they are called shout out to God. Because y'all know me. I'm always talking about shout out to God. Shout out to God. So please get your orders ready, baby. Get your orders ready. You can have a tumbler cup that matches your t-shirt. Okay? So let's get into this next clip, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna get into the next clip. Supposed to be a commercial time, but let's get into this next clip. The grandparents. Yeah, this is sad. This is really, really, really sad. The grandparents was offed by the young lady's ex. Not by her boyfriend, her current boyfriend, by her ex-boyfriend. For $1,000. I'm trying to understand why anybody in their right mind was agree to kill somebody for $1,000? Knowing is a possibility that you can get caught. I don't care how many times you tell yourself, I ain't gonna get caught, I ain't gonna get caught. It's still a possibility that you can. And now, for $1,000, so that's $500 each, he done off the grandparents. Y'all, let's check this out.
But 2 people are in jail accused of murdering an elderly couple in their home earlier this year. Police had already made an arrest in the case, but today they arrested one of the couple's granddaughters.
Jamie Carolla is live outside the Broward, Maine jail with the latest developments on this absolutely heartbreaking case. Jamie.
Yeah, the couple had 28 grandchildren, and the family unfortunately tells us they suspected one of them was involved. Jaleesa Hill, suspect number 2 in the March murders of Major and Claudette Melvin. The couple married 6 decades. Family previously told us 89-year-old Major was shot as he slept on the living room couch. His 85-year-old wife shot as she came out of the bedroom. The couple's Ford Focus also stolen. The first suspect charged in the killings, Maurice Newson. Police say Newson and 38-year-old Hill dated. We spoke with one of the couple's sons last month.
My parents was real nice to Maurice. I just can't understand how the Grim Reaper, because that's what he was, to come in and murder my parents.
Detectives first arrested Newson back in May, accusing him of selling the couple's stolen car, which was found in a tow yard days after the shooting. Newson was released on bond days later, and when they had enough to arrest him again for murder last month, they took him in. We're still waiting on the arrest details for Hill about her alleged role in the murders and motive. Police said they initially felt Hill was untruthful to them when she was questioned previously. All right, and Hill is expected to make her first court appearance tomorrow. Reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, Jamie Garola, NBC 6 News.
Baby. I told y'all that one was sad. He done stole the car and sold it. I think he on drugs, allegedly. That sounds like a crackhead move. For you to sit there and steal somebody else's grandparents' car and then turn around and sell it, baby, you a crackhead in the making. Or you just full-blown crackhead. I'm just saying. I don't even think I'm supposed to say that on the show. I think they did something to one of my shows for saying that. But the truth is the truth. Something ain't right. I don't even want to call that mental health issues. I don't. I want to call that C-head issues. That's what we're going to call it, C-head issues. So from now on, we calling that C-head issues. Okay? I don't understand these people. I don't know where they come from besides Florida. But your grandparents is supposed to be like the next best thing to your parents. And then for you to sit there and, like the man said, the boy was the Grim Reaper. Like, why? Why you can't steal from your own grandparents? Or from somebody else? You gonna steal from the folks that you know and they know you very well. Come on now. A whole car. Who bought this car? I want to know who bought it. Who bought the car? Hello. She said, hello, Peachy T. You new. Yes, you are new. Because I've never seen you before on Peachy T Time. So thank you so much for coming and joining us tonight. I'm sure it must be somebody that I know or that I met recently. So thank you so much for joining. All right, y'all. Let's get into the second clip for the grandparents. They took out the grandparents, y'all. They crazy.
Chilling twist in the murder of an elderly couple. Their granddaughter has now been arrested, and today she faced a judge twice. Local 10's Laren Livingston is live in Fort Lauderdale with the latest. Laren.
Authorities wasted no time either. They presented this case to the grand jury on Wednesday. This woman was in handcuffs yesterday, and again, she was back in court this morning and this afternoon.
We were there last night as 34-year-old Jaleesa Hill was escorted into the Broward County Jail.
This morning,
you're charged with 2 counts of murder in the first degree.
She appeared before a Broward County judge accused of killing her grandparents.
I don't have no sympathy. Because at the end of the day, that was my mama that I lost. And my dad.
Dennis Parker's parents, Major and Claudette Melvin, were shot to death in their Fort Lauderdale home back in March. Their red Ford Fusion had also been stolen. Maurice Newsom, Hill's ex-boyfriend, was later arrested for stealing and selling the couple's car. Police say Hill worked with her ex to kill her grandparents. Her arrest report details the conflicting stories she gave detectives about who would inherit her grandparents' home, about her interactions with her ex. It notes how she called the car insurance company to file a claim on the stolen car on behalf of her grandparents days after their death, never telling the insurance rep, though, that her grandparents were dead. Police say she did, however, ask who the insurance check would be made out to. Police also say that she Zelled her ex $1,000 weeks after the murder.
The charges are 2 counts of murder in the first degree.
Hill was back in court this afternoon, reappearing with a newly hired attorney. She was held without bond. In Dennis Parker's words to his niece,
And if you had anything to do with it, like I said, I want you to rot in hell.
very candid, very emotional, and he, that victim's son, he says anybody else who may be connected to this, be they family members or not, he says hopefully everybody involved will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We're live here in Fort Lauderdale. Larry Livingston, Local 10.
You knew said, I think some of these parents are losing their minds. I agree. That's why I said these baby daddies better step in. I don't care how bad of a baby daddy you was. If you have changed your life around, get your child out of these mama's care. Now, this right here is different. This right here is different. We will say that. Because they killed the grandparents. But look what she went through. Like, she done contacted the insurance and made a claim on the car after they done died. Hell, but you don't need to see the earth again. You don't need to see us. We don't want to see you no more. Just like the uncle, because that would be her uncle. Like the uncle said, I hope you ride in hell. And I don't even like to say that about people. But this one right here, she deserves to. I bet you any money these grandparents ain't did nothing to her at all. Except for probably tell her to get out. Don't come back no more. Something is wrong with you and your boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend. He done stole one too many times. He want to keep on stealing. We ain't got to be together. I'm just going to come take from your grandparents. Hey, Sabrina. I love you. Carmen said, this is sickening. She didn't even feel guilty about it. She was still trying to get money. Exactly. You knew said, I've always said learned behavior. Yep. They seen this stuff somewhere. Like, let's go back to the mama with the shampoo. You knew says that she covered it on her platform. She said, I talked about that video of the mom about the shampoo. Let's go back to that for a second. You don't want to be pushed out of a moving car. What makes you think your baby wants to be pushed out of a moving car? And then when a good Samaritan come along and save this baby, oh, now you want to run over there like you mama of the year. Oh, that's my baby. Baby, I would have put up a fight. And I'm just being honest. I would have put up a fight to make sure that she don't get that baby. She wouldn't have been able to pull that baby out of my arms, baby. I would have been kicking and everything and holding on to that baby. Probably would have broke the baby rib because I would have been holding on so tight to make sure that she don't get that baby. Yes, she snatched the baby by the arm. I mean, but that's not a surprise. It didn't surprise me. You pushed the baby out the car. So snatching the baby by her arm, you feel like that's nothing. I'm telling you, these people is crazy. Y'all, let's get into our Monday night commercial. When we come back, we will be on our last topic for the night, which is the Detroit tailgating tragedy that occurred. I want to say this. When you get to drinking, smoking, having a good time, food out there, you can argue with anybody over anything. Anything. And nobody can tell me that everybody out there was sober. Everybody. No. Somebody had a little bit too much to drink. Now, from what they say, the tragedy happened over a parking spot, baby. A parking spot. Detroit Lions, they did a home game, and Detroit decided to go tailgating. We tailgate here in Atlanta. I don't, but people do, because I'm not into sports. And I don't want to be around a bunch of people like that. That's just me. If it ain't my peoples and my circle of peoples, I really could care less about being around a bunch of drunks and people that's high. Because I have PGT time and I know what happens when things like that occur if you're not around your own peoples. And sometimes when you're around your own peoples, they act a fool. They act a fool. So when I tell you this right here was so unnecessary over a parking spot, and I think this is like the second show that I've done where someone lost their life over a parking spot. A young lady. If y'all have been watching PGC Time for like a couple years, I showed a video of a young lady that pulled up at home. At her house. Her apartment. And got killed over a doggone parking spot. And this is what happened in Detroit just as well. Tailgating. Can't even have fun. So let's get into this Monday night commercial. And when we come back, we're going straight into the Detroit tragedy that occurred. I believe it was over the weekend. Here we go. Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Y'all enjoying the show? Is y'all enjoying the show, baby? We are getting it in each and every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on Roku TV. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also follow me on Twitch and IG just as well, baby. Each and every Monday. Each and every Monday. Where I'm solo dolo, baby. Unless I got a special guest. But I love y'all so much. It's so important that you share these videos. So please continue to share. I love you all. Bye. Y'all, that was supposed to have been scrolling during the commercial break. So I gotta make sure I put it up there, baby. Gotta make sure I put it up there. Also, this Friday, I will be launching. Yes, I'll be launching again. Y'all know I'm always trying to do something. But I will be selling tumbler cups. Right now, we are only doing shout out to God and PGT time cups. Okay. We also will be doing the matching t-shirts. Shout out to God, matching t-shirts. Okay, hold on. There go God. We will be doing the matching t-shirts just as well, starting on Friday, okay? No, you cannot get it tomorrow. No, you cannot get it Wednesday. No, you cannot get it Thursday, okay? We will be launching on Friday. And again, we have different designs. I will be showing you all the designs on Friday, okay? Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all have y'all money ready too. Make sure y'all tune in. All right, y'all. let's go ahead and we are going to get into the Detroit tragedy. This actually happened yesterday. This happened on yesterday, okay? Sad situation. We gotta do better. We gotta do better as Black people when we get together and try to have a good time. We gotta do better. We used to do this all the time. The whole family get together, friends get together. Tailgating been going on for many, many years. Many years. So we got to do better. You knew laughing at me. She laughing at me. Baby, I'm telling you, not Monday, not tonight, not Wednesday, not Tuesday, not Thursday. Friday. During the show. During the show. We gonna take up orders, baby. We taking orders, okay? We in the building. We is in the building. All right, y'all. Detroit, y'all ready? Y'all ready to go to Detroit? Come on. Put your seatbelts on. Get your plane ticket. We got to head to Detroit, baby. And make sure you dress well for the weather. Here we go.
I just want my son back. I just want him back. A mother feeling the pain of her new reality. Y'all put the guns down, please. Her son, Rayshawn Palmer, one of 2 men shot and killed after a fight broke out near Shed 6, where people were gathering to tailgate at Eastern Market in Detroit Sunday afternoon.
Family man.
Love his kids. In fact, Rayshawn's family says he extended that love to everyone he met. So when he saw the fight break out, he tried to stop it. This video is making rounds on social media and appears to show the victim breaking up the fight.
In the video, you can see him walking up saying, hey, can y'all calm down? And not even a minute later, a bullet was shot.
His family can't believe Rayshawn's life would end over something so senseless.
Know how to process it,
We all empty because it's a boy. It's a loss.
Rayshawn owned a production company called Ray Day.
He was a promoter. He did a lot of things with the communities and stuff like that. He had a lot of friends.
Detroit police say 1 person is in custody and the incident remains under investigation, with the second victim dying Monday. Fox 2 reached out to officials at Eastern Market. Officials would not grant an on-camera interview, but they say they are working with law enforcement officials regarding this case. They also offered a statement which reads in part, "We are consulting with stakeholders, including public safety officials, city representatives, our small business community, and our neighbors to ensure we are able to optimize the safety of all for any future event."
The first thing that's honestly coming to my mind is that I'm proud of him. He was always trying to intervene and de-escalate.
Rayshawn's family says because he was the type of person who always looked out for others, they say that sense of purpose won't stop just because he's no longer here.
We're going to donate his organs, as many as we can, to help him save the lives of others.
The family says they can also use help to give Rayshawn a proper funeral and care for his family.
We're actually setting up a GoFundMe. It's going to be organized by Charlotte Coleman. So if you guys are on Facebook and want to donate, we would greatly appreciate anything. He does have 4 kids.
But for now, this family just wants the shooter to know this.
We broke up. Family. Took someone that we love. Can't get that back.
In Detroit, Ingrid Kelly, Fox.
On the shootings at Eastern Market as fans packed that area tailgating for the Lions and Tigers home games on Sunday. 1 person was killed, another injured, many more were traumatized. We are sharing the voices of 2 tailgaters whose fun day of sports turned to tragedy, and some police who say that this was a fight taken too far. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Tulis has a closer look at what led up to the shots.
I'm Brittany Tulis at Detroit's Eastern Market, where Detroit police are investigating a deadly shooting that erupted from a tailgate yesterday. Police say an altercation led up to 2 people being shot, 1 sadly dying. But before those gunshots happened, a party was happening here at Shed 6. You can see just how crowded this tailgate was by all of the trash and even chairs some people left behind. This deadly shooting causing the tailgate to erupt into chaos.
It was crazy. You see kids that was unoccupied running around, a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, it was crazy.
Javion Oliver and many tailgating at Eastern Market say Sunday's fun came to a screeching halt when someone started shooting.
Everything just went left after a gunshot went off.
know what the reason was, what happened, panicked. It was unnecessary. And I am very frustrated.
Detroit police say 2 men were shot, 1 sadly killed. This all stemming from what police say is an altercation under Shed 6.
One of the people in the fight, a male from Oak Park, pulls out a gun and shoots at least twice. We're investigating that. 2 people are struck. The person he's going to fight is struck fatally. And a second victim was struck and taken to an area hospital in critical condition.
The man killed is in his 40s. Police also arrested the alleged shooter and recovered 2 weapons. Detroit's police chief condemning the violence, saying Sunday's biggest headlines should have been about the game.
Biggest story that should have been told is the Lions lost and some people had a fight. But unfortunately, we've got somebody, who lost their life.
I wish this never happened because, Detroit already got a bad rep, and then now we downtown and things happening.
Detroit police have not said if the alleged shooter and victim knew each other prior to yesterday's violence or what was at the center of the altercation that started this all. At Eastern Market, I'm Brittany Toulis for 7 News Detroit.
Well, like I said, allegedly, it all went down over a parking spot. Y'all know them folks be serious when they out there tailgating. They serious about their food. I'm so serious. They serious about their food first, game second, and apparently parking spots third. So if y'all be out there, make sure y'all don't take nobody parking spot, because they will knock you on off this earth. They ain't playing. Let's get into this last clip.
We begin tonight with a tragedy compounded. Detroit police confirm a second person has died from the shooting at Eastern Market just after the Lions game. A candlelight vigil is set to start at 7 tonight to honor those 2 victims. Shooting police chief James White calls ridiculous.
Yeah. Meantime, officials at Eastern Market say they plan to beef up security for the next Lions home game. Let's get to Shantae Passmore live for us there tonight. Shantae, bring us up to speed on where the investigation stands on this shooting.
Devin and Kimberly, more than 24 hours after that deadly shooting, you can still see what's left over of this crime scene, including this police tape. And for Rayshawn Bryant, like so many people yesterday, this was supposed to be just another tailgate. Now families and friends are saying this all started over a parking spot.
Rayshawn Bryant, known for being the life of the party, loved being a family man.
That man was everything to me.
Kanisha Harper shared a daughter with Bryant. The mother walked us through what led to the deadly shooting at Eastern Market during a Lions tailgate.
From my understanding of what happened yesterday, some guys was fighting over a parking spot, led to gun violence.
Detroit police say a heated argument led to the shooting in Shed 6. Harper claims the dispute settled until the alleged shooter returned with a gun. Bryant's daughter just yards away in Shed 5. Police report the second victim also died. The identity still hasn't been released yet. Investigators say the alleged shooter is a CPL holder in his 30s. As for security, a spokesperson for Eastern Market told me it's working with area law enforcement and city officials to enhance public safety measures, including increasing foot patrols in the area. The rep says it's looking at its options, including the future of tailgating at Eastern Market. Meanwhile, Bryant's family is dealing with an unimaginable loss.
I don't want to see him do life. I don't want him to ever come out of there. Ever.
And right now, it's not clear whether the shooter, or the alleged shooter, I should say, and the victims knew each other. However, those closest to Bryant say he was simply trying to break up the fight. He was never the intended target. And coming up at 6, we are taking a look as far as what you need to do to protect yourself and your family whenever you go out in public. Live from Eastern Market, Shantae Passmore, Local 4.
Horrendous situation. All right, Shantae, we will see you again at 6.
We don't need to see the 6 o'clock clip. I could just tell you what to do. Stay at home. Stay at home and watch the game. Just do that. You know, when the officers know that something like this is going on, apparently either they don't have time or they don't have enough officers to be at these tailgate parties. even block parties, even artists that make videos, video shoots. You know, police need to be there on hand just in case something happens. Now, we can't guarantee something gonna happen every single time, but 7 times out of 10, oh, it's going down. It's going down. And these officers, they need to act like 10 times out of 10, something is going to happen. So let's go out here, save these people's lives, the innocent bystanders, and let's be here for our community. That's what they need to be doing. But of course, we all know it's not enough officers. But it is enough officers to go into these areas where they know it's a possibility it could really go down. You see what I'm saying? Miss Joyce, I love you, Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce said, I met a guy today inside South DeKalb Mall from Detroit. He owned a shop in the mall. While talking with him, I had a weird feeling. Now, Miss Joyce, don't act like that. Don't act like that, Miss Joyce. I ain't from Detroit, but you know, I'm from Michigan, baby. I'm from up top. But no, I can understand that. You know, everybody from their different cities and states, they're different in some way, shape, or form. And then here you have Atlanta, where all these people from all these different states and cities, where they're different, all come to one city and one state. Yeah, we need more police officers. I'm just saying. You said people need to learn to control themselves, to control their anger. People need to learn how to control their anger. Some things are just not that serious. But one thing that I tell people all the time, I've watched so many reality shows, and don't nobody want to be embarrassed. Don't nobody want to be humiliated, and don't nobody want to be embarrassed. So when you feel like you're being humiliated or embarrassed, you want to act a fool, a plumb fool. All because you don't want to get that, you don't want that other person to get one up on you. I'd rather that person get 25 to 50 up on me versus for me to lose my life. And some people have walked away. Some people have literally walked away and still get taken out. This young man, and it was 2 people. So this young man was shot and killed on the scene, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly. The other person actually made it to the hospital, and then they later died. But it was 2 people that was killed. And this young man that we've been showing on the news broadcast, y'all, he was trying to stop it. He wasn't even involved. He wasn't even in the wrong parking spot. He was trying to break it up. And then, like she said, a minute later, he gone. He gone. Like, how do you call somebody's family and tell them this? And I'm sure that video was on live probably before the police even got there. You see what I'm saying? It probably wasn't just recorded. It probably was live, and this was happening. When I tell y'all my heart goes out to this family, my heart goes out to this family and the other person that was taken away. All because they was out there trying to have a good time. That's it. To be away from home. That's it. To be amongst family and friends. That's it. And then they don't make it back home. Y'all, when I tell y'all we taking risks, that's the last clip for the night. But we are taking risks each and every time we go to a gathering. Each and every time we go to a party, each and every time we go to an event, we are all taking a risk. Because you don't know what's going to go down. I'm telling you, if you just feel like something ain't right, go. Get the hell on. Don't wait to see what's going to happen. Just go. Save yourself. Because apparently, either the police ain't trying to save us or it's not enough of them to save us. So if you just really, really, really feel deep down in your heart something ain't right, something finna go down, especially a lot of people that's grown, like me, grown, where we done seen stuff. We done seen how it gets started. Just go. Hear about it later. Even if don't nothing happen, hear about it later. Cause you will. Somebody gonna decide to stay. Which we don't want none of y'all to stay. But somebody gonna decide to stay. Hear about it from them. You ain't got to be there. You ain't got to be the one to be on your camera showing everybody what's going on. It ain't got to be you. You ain't got to go viral. You still gonna make your bread regardless. God's still gonna take care of you. Miss Joyce said, pray for his protection. We're covered with the blood of Jesus. Amen. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, baby. It's going down. It's going down. Make sure y'all be ready. Make sure y'all be ready. Hold on. There you go. Make sure y'all be ready, baby, because it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. And don't forget, it comes with the metal straw plus the straw cleaner. And you'll also get a little ribbon bow wrapped around your back. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. We are out of here. I will see you guys on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have a family that will be coming in talking about their son that was lost through gun violence. So make sure y'all tune in. You don't want to miss it. You already know every Wednesday we have a family. Unless me and Jason have to take a break. But every Wednesday we have a family that comes on. They tell their loved one story on how they was murdered through gun violence, domestic violence, the prison system, the police. We do missing person cases and suicide cases just as well. So you knew? There you go. That's what PGT time is about, baby. We're about crime all over the United States. And we have families all over the United States that come on. So please make sure you tune in on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays. Mondays is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Fridays is 9:30. Let me change that banner so y'all can see it just as well. Where is it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where'd my banner go? There you go. Yeah, I be having banners. I got so many banners. I need to start deleting some. But Fridays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And Saturdays, y'all, I don't know. We're gonna talk about Saturdays on Friday. Okay? Because I think I may come out of Saturdays and just do Dose of Peach on Saturdays, which is my pull-up game. Baby, I just pull up out of nowhere. Pull up on ya. That's what I do. So I think I'm gonna move that to Saturdays because I definitely want to continue to be consistent with Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So with now me doing cups, tumbler cups, and t-shirts, and I have something else that's coming up in the works just as well that I'm completely excited about. And y'all will hear about it soon. Y'all will hear about it soon. Don't be pressuring me. Don't be pressuring me. Look, you knew say amen, amen. Have a great day. Oh, she said that. You knew where you from. You said day. It's nighttime. So where you at? Do you know about the case Daniel Robinson from Buckeye, Arizona? I might have to check that out. You said Daniel Robinson. Let me put it in my phone right quick. It must be something Peachy Tea Time need to know. Oh, and y'all don't forget also we will be having the airman mom. Remember the airman that got shot and killed by the police officer? He came and knocked on his door. He was supposed to been arguing. They thought he was arguing in an apartment with his girlfriend, but he was actually on the phone with her. And when he opened up the door, he had his muscatool in his hand. You knew muscatool is what we say for pistols. But he had his muscatool in hand, didn't have it pointed at him or nothing, just had it in his hand on the side. And when he opened up the door, the officer just took him on out. Didn't ask no questions. And it actually went viral. It went viral. Everybody talked about it. CNN News, everywhere. And I would have his mother. I would have his mother on the show. He also lost his brother to gun violence afterwards. So this mother has lost two of her sons to gun violence. First, the airman, and then her second son. So she will be on and she will be talking about that just as well. So make sure y'all tune in on the 25th. That's on a Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. She said, oops, Louisiana. It's nighttime there too. She said his dad has been on my panel. He's been missing since 2021. Okay. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Definitely gonna check it out. And we'll make sure that we bring it to Peach Tea Time just as well. We're gonna make sure we bring it to Peach Tea Time. All right. Good night, Carmen. I love you. She said, thank you for all you do. You are so welcome. Like I tell y'all, Peach Tea Time is not just for y'all. It's for me too. God is always working on me to make me a better person, a better wife, a better mother, better sister, better daughter, and better friend. All right. We out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all already know what you gotta do. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. That's gonna be, you know what? That's gonna be a trivia question. When I say y'all know what y'all gotta do at the end of my show, y'all should already know what I'm trying to say and what I mean by that. Is there anybody right now? Matter of fact, no, don't put it in the chat. Somebody don't put it in the chat, right? Let me see. No, then nobody put in the chat yet. Don't put it in the chat right now. Do not put in the chat right now. I want y'all to think about it. When I say y'all know what y'all got to do at the end of my show, what does that mean? Let me know on Friday. The first person that let me know on Friday, you get a t-shirt. Look, I had my hand on top of the cup. I was just about to say you get a tumbler cup. You get a t-shirt. You get a free t-shirt, baby. I could do free t-shirts now, baby. You will get a free t-shirt on Friday if you know what that means. So if you come back on Friday, you're going to know exactly what it means. Because I'm going to tell you right now. You know what you got to do. Got to listen to my babies. Deuces. Bye. Bye, Tamika. I love you.